And joining us now direct from San Francisco, California is Mr. Tony Hio. He is the Vice President of Development of Paradigm Resource Management Corporation. PRDC is their stock symbol. Tony, welcome back to the program.
Thank you for inviting me again on the MoneyTV.
Well, now, Tony, Paradigm Resource Management Corporation describes itself as a mining and natural resource management company. They're pursuing opportunities for acquisition targets with a focus on new technology and applied materials. Can you give us a general overview of the company, please?
Paradigm is a company that provides a platform for institutional and individual investors to invest in companies with high growth in the mining, energy, and environmental industries. We focus on the companies that can offer compelling technologies, solutions in niche markets. As an example, our first acquisition is TOS Plasma Technologies Limited, which offers a breakthrough radio frequency plasma-based system to extract precious metals from complex ores. Our follow-on business strategy will be to acquire a asset-based mining concern. The intent is to go after ownership and control of complex ores that can benefit from TOS Plasma's technology. By doing this, we'll develop a win-win combination of having both the ore and the technology to generate high income and growth for the companies, as well as creating real value for Paradigm shareholders.
Well, Tony, do you mind telling us a little bit about your acquisition strategy? What do you look for in a target, and do you face much competition for your acquisition targets?
Our acquisition strategy is to look for private small companies in distress situations due to a lack of capital, poor management, or marketing. But we believe we can turn that around for higher growth and increased value to the shareholders. We tend to focus on opportunities in emerging markets in Southeast Asia and the Greater China region. We don't really face much competition because the opportunities are generally internally generated or through private contacts and networks.
The company recently reported it obtained assay test results for complex ore, which was extracted from a tungsten mine located in Myanmar. What can you tell us about these test results?
Yes, in fact, we actually have the ore, assayed by 3 different labs in Japan, South Korea, and Canada. All 3 labs returned results confirming that there is close to 500 grams per ton of gold after being processed by the plasma processing system. The same ore before being processed has about 35 grams per ton. So we are seeing an increased multiplier about 15 times in the yield. This makes the ore very desirable, and we are planning to begin a day-to-day operation production on the ore sometime this quarter.
Well, Tony, you've mentioned TOS Plasma Technologies Limited. Of course, that's an investment portfolio company of Paradigm Resources. It possesses industry-changing technology. Can you tell us about that?
TOS Plasma has developed a compelling breakthrough technology using ultra-high temperature radio frequency plasma to extract latent or hidden precious metals from complex ores. The technology is a game changer in the mining industry because we already demonstrated that low-grade ores such as copper, lead, zinc can yield high precious metal content. So this will have a major impact on the mining industry. The technology, it's a green technology without any environmental hazards. There is also no known competition that can offer the same solution on a commercial production basis. We're getting very intense interest from groups in all over the world, including America, Canada, Australia, Japan, Southeast Asia, India, and Africa. And there seems to be a pent-up demand for the TOS plasma processing systems. And that's why we believe that we do hold a key to a captive market that's huge and rich.
Well, you've already seen this pay off. The company recently announced a memo of understanding to supply radio frequency plasma technology. What are the company's expectations from this deal?
Actually, we are seeing a delay in the implementation of this MOU for a couple of reasons. Number one, we have to upgrade and enhance the equipment at the Yamagata facility in Japan, and that's going to take about about 6 months to complete. And then secondly, we after the so-called initial production trial phase, we will be relocating the facility or all the equipment at Yamagata to Taipei, and that would take probably another 3 to 4 months to complete. But nevertheless, we still expect to gain considerable income and earnings from this transaction, from this MOU transaction, as well as other potential deals in this year.
Well, you've mentioned Japan a couple of times. I understand the company also has investment banking ties in Japan. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, we have been in discussions with investment bankers in Japan and in Taiwan as well. However, I really can't disclose any information at this stage as the discussion are still exploratory and ongoing. But more and more investment bankers are taking an interest in our business, and we are also looking toward working with them to find additional business and financing opportunities.
Paradigm Resource Management Corporation, PRDC is their stock symbol. Tony, why is this a good time right now for people to take a closer look at your company?
Up to a few months ago, Paradigm has been primarily looking at acquiring mineral mining property rights and claims, but it never got materialized. However, now Paradigm is restructured, and we have taken a major step towards generating strong cash flow and shareholder value by the acquisition of TOS Plasma. TOS Plasma will have a significant impact on the mining industry as it gains market recognition for turning untapped or underdeveloped resources into precious metals. Investors therefore should take a closer look at Paradigm right now, because they can still get in at a low price on a stock that has significant upside potentials.
Paradigm Resource Management Corporation, PRDC. Tony, of course, we're going to be covering your company for most of the first quarter of this year. Looking forward to more updates from you during that period of time. Thanks so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.